Good morning, everybody. Yancey Peterson here. Today it is Sunday, November 19th, 2017. It is now 11:33 in the morning. This message is specifically for anyone who drives a BMW G12. As you know, this is the current generation of the BMW 7 Series. In North America, in the United States. I don't know about Canada or anywhere else, but in the United States, we only received the G12, which is the long wheelbase model. The G11 is the short wheelbase model. So, if you drive a 2016 or newer BMW 7 Series, you're gonna want to hear what I have to say, because this is what happened to me. Just, not too big of a deal, but it could be a big deal. I currently have 51,473 miles on the car. I absolutely love the car. I've owned this car since it's had approximately 2,200 miles on it. So in effect, I have driven a brand new car for a year to, on rideshare. I love to drive. Before this, I was normally doing 30,000 miles a year, and I normally replace cars every 3 years. So if I'm lucky, this car will be with me for 150,000 miles. Anyway, at about 50,100 miles, I started receiving error message saying that I had low coolant. So I would take the car to the dealership and I would have the coolant topped off. It happened every time after I got the car serviced, low coolant. I would take it in, get it topped off, and it kept getting more and more problematic. Eventually, I paid for a cooling system pressure test, and I discovered that the expansion tank was cracked. So I had a coolant leak in the expansion tank. Well, the problem is it also caused the auxiliary coolant pump to fail. The first symptom that I had wrong with the vehicle was there was no heat. The car was blowing out a constant 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And for 3 weeks, I had no heat in this car. Now, during the summertime, it was really no problem because it was still relatively warm at night. But now it's getting in the low 50s in LA, and the customers are getting in the car, and the last thing you want to tell them is that your brand new BMW has no heat. So, chances are, if you own a 2016, your car is probably still under warranty right now. But if you are experiencing issues with the heating system, with the climate control, not keeping the temperature right, if your temperature is spiking, I never had any temperature spikes on the engine, but it did overheat one time. And I was able to pull the car over quickly enough. When I turned off the car, turned it back on, the car operated normally, but I took it to the dealer, had the pressure test done, and that's when they discovered the problem. The expansion tank is a $550 part. The auxiliary coolant pump is another $550 part. And then on top of that, there is the labor that has to be paid for the repair. So you're talking, when everything is said and done, this deal at the dealership is going to cost $1,700 to repair. So save yourself $1,700 and pay the dealership I paid them $195 for a cooling system test. And if they discover that you have the same problem I do, your problem is paid for under warranty. Hey, I discovered it 100 miles out of warranty, and I'm gonna tell you something. When you have 50,001 miles on your BMW and you don't have an extended warranty, BMW don't want to deal with you anymore. I found that out real quick. All right, I am developing a very comprehensive video for the 7 Series. I'm reviewing this car. I'm going through it with a fine-tooth comb. The video, I have to break it up into at least 4 parts because it's that detailed. But I think you'll like the review of the car because I am very, very, very nitpicky when it comes to vehicles. But I think it's an awesome video. I think you'll like it. It's informative, and it will help you make the decision on if the G12 7 Series should be in your driveway or you know, you should be driving this car on the road. I love the car. My only regret with this vehicle is I have no options on it. So the next one will be very nicely equipped. All right, that's my advice to you for today. I will catch you on the next video, and the next video I hope will be the review of the car, because that video is taking some time to make. Take care.